Hello, hello. Hello out there, YouTube Glam. Hello, YouTube land. This is your intuitive auntie here. The 11th path. I can't see what's going on. I'm learning a whole new platform. Learning a whole new platform. This is so interesting to be. To be right here right now and have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just gonna relish in it, guys. I guess I need to do some more videos. What you think? Hey, so Devin, this is so crazy. Let me tell you what's going on right now. So, totally new platform. I'm so glad you're here, by the way. Thank you for being here because it's nothing like having one of your dogs show up with you learning something new and you have no idea what's going on. Because I have absolutely no idea. Like, I've been watching videos, I've been trying to learn, but I had to show up and show out anyway. Like, it doesn't matter. Um, but let me know in the comments if like you can see everything well and if you can hear me. Oh, I can show it on stage. That's crazy. Oh no, I can't. Okay, cool. So clearly I'm gonna have to upgrade. Okay. And I will. I just had to test it out and see how it went. But it'll be better next time. That's all I can say. It's only up from here, boo. But I hope you're having a great day. And since we here, I mean, let's roll with it. Let's roll with it. This was really just a test. This was just to make sure my butt showed up. I had an immense amount of fear about doing this, and I just had to show up. I don't care how this turns out. And well, I don't want to say I don't care because that's not what I'm saying. It's not that I don't care how this turns out. I care, but doesn't I'm just going to be here, be present, and be grateful. That's it. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. So I have it on YouTube at the same time, showing me what I'm seeing. And we are the only two here. So let's just go for it. First and foremost, let's hit this up. So first and foremost, guys, hey, my nieces, my nephews, my soul fam. Just know that I am your intuitive auntie. My name is Tiffany. It's a pleasure to meet you all. This right here is what I like to call the intuitive hour. This is your space for tarot, truth, and transformation. Okay. We're streaming live. We're streaming from the soul tonight. And I'm so glad you pulled up. Like, I'm so glad. Anyway, if you're new here, welcome. I'm a soul alchemist and intuitive transformation coach. I guide folks through change, healing, spiritual alignment, using tarot, astrology, trauma informed coaching, and a little auntie wisdom. I finally hit auntie age, so that's my wisdom bag. I'm excited about it. But anyway, so whether you came for clarity, confirmation, or just a little cosmic tea, you're in the right place, okay? And thank you for showing up, sis. All right. So pretty much what to expect from tonight. We just gonna dive into some stuff just to so I can, test my sea legs here. Of course, I'm gonna do a collective read. It's just us two right now. So, girl, we just gonna read a couple cards, see what spirit has to say. I'm gonna kind of tell you what's coming up for the month of September. And then I'm also going to have a little section for Q&A just in case you have any questions, Also, I do want to let you know that before we get into the cards, just letting you know, all my services right now are 33% off until September the 21st. I've been running a summer sale all summer long, 33% off all sessions, all services. My soul sessions, which is soul sessions with your intuitive auntie, that's open. I do have some more availability coming up in the coming weeks because that has been setting off. But yeah, it's real perfect for just if you need some clarity or spiritual coaching when it comes down to deep energetic shifts, anything that may be going on. Soul sessions is basically all of my services wrapped up into one little bow to where we kind of just pinpoint something that may be going on. I may pull something from the charts, pull a couple cards, get spirit involved, and we kind of pinpoint what's going on with you, how to move through that. And then, of course, I would recommend other services if that's necessary. But it's kind of like a little, squeeze in service. Also, we do have the Intuitive Hour community. It is on my webpage, www.the11path.com. Please check it out. You just sign up, and it's just a group where we can just chit chat about everything we've been learning or what's been exposed or the energies that were ignited here on the live. So it's just a private group for people that meet me on the live and still want to talk some more spirit tea. I got your back. But yeah, that's about it. If you missed anything or need to be up to date with anything, hit up my website once again, www.the11path.com, where you can subscribe to our newsletter and be informed on a monthly basis of all the changes going on at the 11th Path. Give you some cosmic notes of what's going on in the ethers. Any promotions or sales we may have going on and things that are coming new. And I also have a blog post that I post every month. And check that out. If you're on the website, it's the Moon Deck is my blog spot. click that little tab right there, and it'll bring you right to the blog spot. You can catch up on old blogs or check out the new one that I just released called Matt Talk 2. Message received. It was an interesting situation, and you're more than welcome to read. And if you're not already subscribed to the newsletter, once again, please go to the11path.com or subscribe to this channel, and I will get you newsletters sent to your inbox. Okay. All right, let's get this party started. So first and foremost, what I normally do in this situation is I like to ground and connect with spirit before going into this divination bag, okay? So we're just going to take a moment and we're just going to pause. Take a moment, just take one big deep breath in and exhale out, pushing away the entire day. Just let it all go. Let your shoulders drop from your ears. If you're sitting with your feet down like myself, plant your feet in the ground. If you're sitting in a bed, laying, go ahead and get into a cross-legged position and ground your bottom. Let your arms fall to the side. Feel yourself becoming relaxed. Let your jaws rest heavy. And we're going to take a couple more breaths in through our noses and out through our mouths, okay? 3. First breath. Exhale. Next breath in through your noses. Out through your mouth. Last breath in through your nose. Out through your mouth. As we calm the body, let's connect with the Divine Most High energy. Divine Most High, I ask that you, first that I thank you. Thank you first. I thank you first for this opportunity in this space and time. Thank you for all the wonderful miracles of the day. I ask that you cover us with your utmost protection, that anything that means us any harm cannot penetrate. Allow us to receive the divine message necessary. The divine message necessary that needs to be told, heard, and spoken. Once again, thank you for bringing us all together in this moment. That's it. All right, let's do this. So, just so you know, let me get a brighter light on here. All right, so just so you know, we got some things coming up. First of all, we're in the harvest season. This is when it's time to reap what we've sown from the spring. We're coming into the fall equinox. That will be on September the 22nd. And now we get to come into a resting space. We get to come to a place where we can finally start to slow down and get ready for the balancing of days, equal nights, before we head into the winter season where the nights become longer. So we get to learn from nature. We get to slow down. We had the beating of the summer sun, the awakening of the spring, energizing us, awakening us. Now it's time to get to a place of balance. We're offering a moment of balance now. And how do we achieve that? What are the cards telling us to learn from this moment? What do we need to take in? All right. I'm pulling from the Soul Truth deck. It's an amazing deck. It's an oracle deck. And this deck is literally what it says. It is your soul truth. It's going to prompt you with a question. And then it has some wonderful, scrumptious information on the back. So spirit is nothing falling out. So we just gonna go for it, okay? All right. So it says, what is the most limiting belief keeping me from what I want right now? Take a moment with that question. A limiting belief is a belief that limits you from reaching your true potential. Um, they're self-limiting. These are beliefs that were possibly programmed, things that come from fear, things that come from a place of being unsure. And it's those things we say to ourselves, I can't, I don't deserve, I'm not worthy of. Usually they can be unconscious thought patterns, but they usually limit forward or upward movement. So, what limiting belief do I have right now? And Dev, since it's us right now, you're more than welcome to throw one in the comment if you'd like. Because I want to see a limiting belief before I turn this card around. I know for me, one of my limiting beliefs that I've been saying a lot that I need to restructure, and I usually refrain, but it still comes out, is I give up. All right. I'm not smart enough and can't learn. Ooh, yeah, Dev. I understand that one because I've literally used that too. Mine sounds a little different because I'll try to make excuses due to the fact that I may experience at times some learning fragmentations. The world call it, dyslexia or dyscalculia. But I experience those moments sometimes based on this worldly algorithm. And I've said that those same words myself. Let's see what it has to say back. It says, what story are you telling yourself when you think about your dreams? What is the first limiting thought that comes to your mind? If you are not living the life you desire, it's because a part of you doesn't believe it's possible. That's why I asked what it was before we flipped this card. Because now you see what that is, and now it melds with this card. Here's the soul action. It's time to upgrade. Look your belief in the eye. Where did it come from? What new belief are you ready to adopt in its place? How will this change your results? Remember, your belief is the root of your result. Own it, feel it. Own it, heal it, and upgrade it. So it says, how will you change this results? Change your results. And it says, remember, your belief is the root of your result. I say this a lot, and I think some people think I'm a little strange when I say this. What we think we become, what we think we create. If I'm always saying I'm not smart enough, or I don't deserve something, or I don't have enough, or that becomes my reality. My subconscious does not know the difference between me joking or me saying the truth. Words are very powerful. And once it seals to the subconscious part of my mind, it shows up everywhere. So remember, your belief is the root of your result. It's as simple as that. It's the belief that may be hindering us, that usually is hindering us. It's not fact. To reframe my beliefs, to start that journey, is simply changing. I am not smart enough to, I am smart. Changing, I can't learn, to I am capable of learning. And what's really interesting is I was watching this podcast the other night, and it was these neurologists talking about how learning, well, first of all, learning something new regularly is important for the development of brain activity. Like with brain activity, to better your brain activity is to learn new things. However, learning new things can be hard or feel hard because the brain may take a little bit longer to absorb the information. But because our brain has said something about our brain becoming an overwhelmed mechanism really quickly. But that doesn't mean we hadn't learned anything. It just means it may take a little bit of time for the subconscious brain to latch onto it and regurgitate it back to us. So what they were saying was it's best to learn the new information, even if it's hard. Learn the new information, try it out 20 minutes a day, the new thing that you're learning. Just try it out for 20 minutes. And then after those 20 minutes, go do something else. And then over time, it'll start to bring more information back to the forefront of your brain. And all of a sudden, you've learned something new and didn't even realize it. Like it comes, it will come. It's just going to come when the brain will allow it to come. And I hope that makes sense. And I paraphrased that whole thing. If you want to check it out, it was on the CEO website. I mean, the CEO podcast, and it was about, he had neurologists on talking about all this wonderful, incredible things. But anyway, dude, when I heard that, I was like, wow. So it's about, and I know you know this language, Devin, but it's about learning something new and then doing what's right in front of me to be done and move on. It will come. For instance, it took me 4.5 days to create an automation for my website and then to get it to work. And every day I got so frustrated. I was like, oh my God, I'm not getting this. Like, what is going on? And I'm human. So I am, even though I am certified in cognitive behavioral therapy, this is an ongoing practice. Like, I still make mistakes and I have to reframe my beliefs as well. But I'll get to that place where I'm like, oh my God, what is wrong with me? Like, why I can't get this? And then spirit will intervene in a way like throwing that podcast up on my, I literally just threw everything on the table, cut off my computer, walked outside I had to go for a little walk, get myself together. And then I came back in and I'm like, okay, Spirit, what do I do next? And then this podcast popped up. And I'm like, whoa, oh, okay. It's not you. You're learning something new, baby. And I had to reframe that belief. I had to change it. It's not that I'm not smart enough or I can't get it. It's new and I need to give myself grace to learn it. You remember when we first learned how to tie shoes? That took some time and energy to learn how to do that. Why we can't give ourselves the same grace as we did when we were children? It's funny. So with that, we're going to learn how to upgrade this belief from a limiting belief to a belief that extends you grace, that extends you an opportunity to grow. Instead of I am not smart enough, we're going to start saying I learn. I am capable of learning. I am smart. How does that sound to you? You go ahead and put it in the comments as soon as you're ready. Because after I see your comment, what we're going to do next is I'm going to pull. Beautiful. I'm going to pull from my other deck, The Universe Effing Loves Me. Love this deck. It goes a step above an affirmation. You get a possibility and you get to choose. Okay. All right. Here you go, Deb. What if it's possible? I can smile right now. I choose to smile at myself and at everyone else just because I can. And then this one came up too. What if it's possible I'm not being tested, but I'm getting to experience myself in a bigger way? I choose to embrace who I'm becoming with each decision I make. And that decision starts with I am smart. I am absolutely capable of learning whatever I put my mind to. It's going to start there. Okay. Do you have any questions? Anything you want to ask the deck in specifically? If I can talk today. Oh my God, I can't talk. I'm all tongue tied. Yes, no, maybe so. Yes, no, maybe so. Yes, no, maybe so. Absolutely. No questions. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and pull me one. A universe effing loves me as well because that card, the limiting belief card, was for both of us. That was okay, spirit, follow out. Oh. It says, what if it's possible I am bigger, stronger, smarter, and more loved than I ever realized? I choose to see myself with loving eyes. Now, let me tell you something in regards to these cards. And this is why I love these cards, especially pulling them at a collective level when there's multiple people. Because when these cards come out of the deck, every card that's pulled is for everyone. They usually connect in some way. And I think it's so beautiful when that happens. So even though we had the one, oh, girl, I don't already mixed them back in the deck. But when we had the ones that said that we should smile, and then the other one, oh man, I can't believe I did that. I usually leave them out. Well, maybe because we were supposed to see this, spirit never lies. It's never a mistake. I'm trying to tell you. What if it's possible? This was for both of us. I am bigger, stronger, smarter, and more loved than I ever realized. I choose to see myself with loving eyes. And in order to see myself with loving eyes, I have to allow myself grace. I really hope you enjoy that, boo. This was my trial run. I am very proud. Like I finally did something technological. And I didn't like bug my marketing director or nothing. Like I just did it. Like, and I'm so proud of myself because I be like, girl, I be tripping. If people could hear me, if there was a fly on the wall that could really hear me sometimes. But look, we good. And so next week is going to be even better. And yes, I will send out more links to everyone to remind them of the intuitive hour I had. Oh, thank you. And then I'll have hopefully another screen up where you can see me every once in a while. Like I'm just working out the kinks one situation at a time. Cause I mean, I'm not old. Don't get it twisted. But I'm an old soul. So auntie can act like somebody's grandma sometimes, and I do apologize in advance. But that's just who I be, and I'm okay with that. Because I got a grandma living in me, and it's fine. Because I love her. I love her wisdom. But anyway, so with that being said, next week I will send out more links. I will have more clickable options on my actual YouTube page. Y'all, one step at a time, coming through. We will get this together. I am so happy to have been here today. Um, I do want to end with this. Hold on now. Get your mind right, girl. Okay. Um, First and foremost, if any of this resonated with you, please, please, please make sure you're subscribed. Like it, like, subscribe. I have to ask you because the system is changing. The reason why I had to bring my butt, well, I look at it as a spiritual thing, but the reason why I had to bring my booty over here to YouTube is because I don't have enough followers on Instagram to go live anymore. They've changed up the program. Like you got to have 1,000 plus to go live now. YouTube is I mean, TikTok is the same way. And oh, yes, thank you, boo. TikTok is the same way. And with YouTube, I only need 50 subscribers to start being able to come directly from my phone with live streaming. And I need that flexibility because I'm always everywhere. I'm either at the beach, I'm everywhere. And I want the opportunity to be able to stream live. So with that being said, that was very long-winded. I really do apologize for that. However, subscribe, like if you can. Any little bit helps. I'm here for you too. Um, know that I'm here every Monday at 7 p.m. I'm still going to be doing it this way, 7 p.m. on Monday nights. I'm gonna be bringing tarot, some coaching gems, spiritual tools, wherever spirit guide us is where we're going to be getting our information from. That's how we're going to roll with this. Also, please book a session if you need to, join a group, like I've already stated in the beginning, or just send me some love. Nice little DM, whatever. I'm here for you. Hit my Instagram page at the 11th Path. Show some love. Likes. We like likes. We like views. They work. We really appreciate you. And if you're not subscribed here, subscribe. And if you're not following me on Instagram, please follow if you can. But yeah, all right. It's been lovely. I am so happy to have shared this experience with you all. And we'll catch you next time. It looked like somebody else hopped on. You're more than welcome to say hello. We're about to get ready to end, but I'm glad you came to see us. And before we leave, if this resonates with you before we head off, just know that what if it's possible that you are bigger, stronger, smarter, and more loved than you ever realized? And then choose to see yourself with those same loving eyes. Y'all have a wonderful evening. Peace out. Be kind to yourself and others. Show yourself grace as you do others. and love yourself just a little bit harder than you did yesterday. I love y'all and have a wonderful day. Thanks, y'all. See you next time. Bye, boo.